Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy. Yeah, I'm out here in the lab where I do what I do for you. It's Easter Sunday, so this is the Sunday show. I dressed up a little bit, going to church. Good morning, let's go. Right as in 25 will live by storytelling, story with a message and a story for life. These are life lessons. I'm giving them to you. You tune in to receive them. The numbers are going up. Oh, I love this. Let's go. I got something good for you again. It ain't stop. Let's rock. Right Thinkers mission. Yeah, and I'm on it. Is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right Thinkers way of life through mental and spiritual disciplines daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission is for all right thinkers to do that. I'm getting feedback from wrong thinkers want me to prove what I say. No, if what I say you don't agree with, you do your homework, you do your due diligence, and then you come back to argue with me. I tell you, my equals, I'll debate. Or else I teach. If you ain't on my level, just learn some lessons or keep it moving. I got business to take care of. Know thyself. If you knew yourself, you wouldn't act the fool. So it's obvious to me you don't know yourself. So moving on. A person who knows not, it's obvious you don't, and knows that they don't know that they know not is foolish, ignorant. Disregard them. I do. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple. You teach them. That's why I do what I do. It's all for you. Stay tuned. I got you. A person who knows not and believe that they know is religious. Today's y'all day. Sorry about that, but yeah, y'all dangerous. Why? I'll avoid that scenario. It's another lesson. I need a lesson today. So moving on. A person who knows but knows not that they know is asleep. I'm the spiritual alarm clock. My job is to wake you up with knowledge of self. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Probably wear two hoodies. Follow them. All these persons reside in you too. Right? Think know that self. To my eye, be true. Hey, I'm having some fun today. If you're going to inbox me, give me a compliment, please. But if you're going to inbox to harass me, don't waste my time. Let's go. And I personally check every message that comes in. Right, thinkers? Let's talk about truth and knowledge. Seeking is right thinking. In life, you want truth, you want to gain knowledge. With those two, you're right thinking. Let's go. Break it down for you. Hope you understand. Good lesson, I thought. If the truth is what you're in search of, so that you can use it, not abuse it, to live by, you're a right thinker. Some of us get the truth, some of us get the knowledge, and we use it to benefit ourselves, not to help others. That's not the purpose for it. If you want selfish gains, play the game. Don't come into the arena of people's, hearts and minds, and you playing with this, pulling strings with their hearts and minds. That ain't good. And their pockets. But that's your goal, folks. If you believe a well-dressed lie, be prepared to be fleeced. If gaining knowledge of self to live by is your goal, you're a right thinker. I got you. I can help you with that. That's what I do for you. Now, once you know the truth and you have knowledge of self, oh, you're a master right thinker. That's the goal, to get you to master self. Self mastery is right thinking. Don't think it's all about me. Just want everybody to know this is just a concept. With truth and knowledge of self, these are the main ingredients of what? A right thinker. You need those things to become your best self. You can't reach the highest level of self awareness and spiritual enlightenment with lies. They really go together, truth and knowledge. Why? Because you need them both for right thinking to work for you in your daily life. This is why you learn it. This is why you implement and practice it, so you can get good at living the truth, not believing a lie. Right thinkers want the truth. Why? So that they can live by it. Moral principles, ethical conduct lessons should be learned at an early age. Why? Because it gives you character, and it gives you integrity, and how to be honest with yourself. You can make the personal assessments on yourself at a young age. Not let people tell you that you should be doing that. You should be able to do that for yourself if you're learning truth and gaining knowledge. I study every day. No, don't care what you think or feel. That's what I do. It's part of my lifestyle. Again, if you're going to study to show yourself approved, you don't do it every now and then. You do it like everything else every day. That's part of my lifestyle. Yeah, I study to learn and live by the spiritual truths and the self-knowledge that I learn. I put them to use to see if they work. I just got an assessment plan from one of my teachers. I'm putting that in my toolkit. I told you I'm gonna use that. Okay. If I can get you to know you by any means necessary, that's my goal as a teacher. I'm going to use everything I can to get that point across to you. That's all. And if you believe that well-dressed lie, you really don't want the truth. Why? Because you're wrong thinking. You believe. Believers, right thinkers don't believe. Right thinkers know. And we do our due diligence to find out what we believe, if what we believe is true. My belief in my yacht didn't come true until I perfected it, manifested it, and employed it. So I proved that it ain't just words, it ain't just what they say. No, it worked. Like anything else. Blood of Jesus still works. I keep telling you, knowledge of self will never go out of style. Right thinkers, again, are not believers. We are knowers of ourselves and our higher self, aka God. So believing in God, knowing God. I'd rather be the one who know God. Simple as that. So please understand that. And trying to prove to me that the people in the Bible is a waste of your time and mine. Everybody know the party's over that. Right thinkers say we want the truth. Gotta have the truth. Why? I don't want to be lied to. The truth is what will set you free, and they tell you that. But if they giving you a lie to enslave you, how you gonna be free? The well-dressed lie don't free you. You know, you figure that part out yet either. You can't be too smart. Right thinking philosophy is what? Is gaining and obtaining what? Knowledge of self. And then what? Living by it. If I know the truth, I can hold myself accountable to live those truths. And once I do that, I know for myself the truth. If you a right thinker, you know yourself. And your main goal in life is to do just that. Once you know yourself, you have mastered yourself, your life is under your control completely now. You are the driver. And you know it. Some of us driving don't know it. I'm supposed to sleep at the wheel of life. That's not a good thing. Okay? Right thing philosophy gives you self-mastery, teaches you self-mastery, and it comes when what you obtain the most knowledge of spiritual truth and live by that and prove for yourself that you are an enlightened being. Why? Because you prove your knowledge is worthy of being used. Having knowledge and don't use it like having nothing at all. So please understand that because you got degrees in college, that don't make you nothing but somebody with some degrees in college. And I find that half of that stuff don't work for anybody anyway. So you spend all them years, all that money to get a degree and still don't have a job in the career that you study. Not good. The only way you can raise your CSF, aka cerebral spinal fluid, or the Kundalini, the serpent rise, I keep telling you that, is through what? And when he said the only way to my father is through me, and this is what he meant. This is what he meant. Okay? Okay. Righteous living daily. Is that not what he did? That not what he exemplified? That not what he taught and manifest to his disciples and showed them this is how you serve your Father? Just saying. I know what you know. Okay. I also know what you don't know. That's what separates a right thinker from a believer. Without the knowledge, watch this now. Without the knowledge and truth, you can't know yourself or your higher self, aka God. You get to God through knowledge and righteous living. Now, whatever religion you follow ain't in my realm of caring, but I can tell you what to do spiritually and how spirituality works. That's what I'm telling. Where we at? Next one. Believers, that's this. Now, you believers in a lie, you will never know the truth. That's the idea for the people who manufactured that book for you. Do some homework. I still get nonsensical arguments on my page and will prove to me. I don't. It's proof everywhere. I done gave lessons about the Christos. I can tell you Christ is the concept like my eye. So why you keep badgering about what you do? That's really wasting my time. So I don't know why I'm giving you airtime. I'm moving on. Thank you. If you believe in a lie, aka religion, the Bible, and I know the truth and I'm living by them, why should I worry about what you believe? I really don't. And you ain't got to force what you believe on me. I ain't trying to force what I do on you. I just do what I do for higher power. You do what you do for somebody to acknowledge what you're doing. Could care less. I'm not impressed. Okay, now this is, I meant to have a book in my hand. This is the biggest lie ever told, and it's still being told to this day. Why? Because they constantly get an influx of ignorant believers who believe that nonsense, but they're getting a little scared now because, oh, young people ain't going to church. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Let that stay there. It's the reason why. How about that? Young people love right thinking. Let's go. With my man said, I'm with the man with the pyramids. Let's go. All you pyramid followers, let's go. Now, you can believe whatever you want. That's your God given right. But when you believe in the well dressed lie, you and God ain't gonna see each other. That's the truth. Going to hell. Gina, get him. All right. Now, ignorance of the truth, meaning you following the well dressed lie, will make you a believer of that well dressed lie and will have been deceived of the truth. This is why they give it to you. Last one, I'm about to wrap it up. Truth sets you free, right? Your knowledge enlightens you. You put them two together, truth and knowledge, master right thinker, know thyself. You can't believe a lie. Why? Because you know better. I mean, if you knew better, you should do better. I'm just trying to enlighten you to give you the opportunity to do just that. But if you choose to continue to believe, continue to drown. I keep telling you, I'm watching y'all flounder around, splashing because you don't know what you're doing, but you're out there thinking you knew. But then you get out there and realize you don't. Now you need help. When I come to help you, I'm going to tell you, stop fighting, stop struggling. I don't care what your beliefs are. I don't care what, no, that's least of my concern. Shut up, listen, and learn something, and then you'll be able to stroke through life, backstroke if you want, okay? But please understand, they ain't give you the rhythm of the strokes, right? Thinking, teach you how to swim underwater and not get wet. I can boogie, baby. Slow down, get back to the lesson. Don't get me started. I'll be going to the races. All right, here we go. Let's wrap this up. I tell you the truth. Why? But if you rather believe the lie, go for it. I have no problem with that. Just teach. I don't preach. I have spiritual truths that frees you from the lies, that book that tells you those lies. I know better. So please don't keep throwing scripture at me like it's going to make a difference. You can prove to me the book with the book. Really? That don't make no sense. So I'm done with that. Right thinking philosophy will spiritually enlighten you with knowledge of self that you can use compared to the lies that will only cause you suffering. Stevie told you when you believe in things that you really don't understand, oh, you're going to suffer. And the Christians are the most suffering people I know. Why? Because they're chasing their tail. It's obvious. Let me go. When you are spiritual light, what's this? Now, you know yourself to be one with God. No shell chasing, just raising consciousness and better living. Okay? Last one. Right thinking philosophy is a righteous lifestyle that you can live and better yourself for with. Excuse me. I do. I do it for you to show you you can do it too. Come on. Bandwagon is light. Got a lot of room. I'll be back. I appreciate you.